Finally live. I'm 8 minutes late, but I had a crisis because what friends like me do, we can't throw for friends. I was actually on a call with a friend who's undergoing like really a tough time. My friend is not Kenyan, but visiting Kenya, and they like really having issues. People scamming, like it's really sad. So I had to take time to call one or two people that I'm connected with to try and help this friend of mine. So while I'm online, I wish I could sing, man. I'll be in Hollywood. I don't know. I'll be in Hollywood right now with some mansion in Beverly Hills. Anyway, so we're gonna allow time for people to join in, but in the meantime, I'm gonna be giving some shout outs to some people who are already here. We have Yummy Kitchen Direct. How are you? Oh my goodness, we have so many people live. I didn't even think that we would have so many people this live. Hey Mercy Earth, Hana Ndau wanakupenda vitait sana. Losako Africa, you're the sweetest person. You're always leaving me some of the sweetest messages. Every time I'm reading your message, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Josh, thank you so much. Photos speak louder than words, romantic dress and empty seats. Anyway, jipigie pole na pilau fry teremsha na white cup room temperature. I don't take beer. So David Pulei, I appreciate the love and the support. Here I am in my comfy bed talking to you. I don't have pilau, but I actually had pilau yesterday and today. I don't take white cup, but I do take other things. Like I love wine, so yeah. Please smash the like button as you're coming in. Tanya Jackson, shout out to you. Man, I love you so much. And I truly appreciate your support. Mercy's Empire Africa, appreciate your love support. I've always seen you across all my social media platforms. Tanya Jackson, Eve Townsend, I truly appreciate you all the way from the US. I truly appreciate you. You know, one thing that's very interesting about creators is that you'll always know that people who are always there for you no matter what. And Momori, I've seen you across different platforms. I truly appreciate. Dave, thank you. Meiko Cody, thank you. Sibongo, Dafaha Media, Only Lucy nakupenda sana. Mercy Art, my heart beat. Like, if the day Mercy Art will turn against me, then I will know the world is against me. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I truly appreciate Osmali. I do appreciate your love and support. Murora wangu, Uribo ere, Ndiribo Nairobi. Hey, jeez, I can't believe I'm the one speaking Shona, Ndiribo Nairobi. Hey, I can't believe I'm speaking a foreign language, but one thing I'm very much interested whenever I travel is learning languages. And when I was in Zimbabwe, I learned Shona, and I know what Uribo Here. It's like, where are you? I'm in Nairobi. So I know I might not be able to Ndiribo Nairobi. I think that's how you respond to it. I'm not very sure, but I'm hoping that I'm responding perfectly well to it. Tanya Jackson, come visit United States of America. I have currently I don't even have my passport, and it's giving me so much anxiety because I've applied to some of these countries that are hard to get visas. But by next Friday, I'll be able to know my outcome. That's why I don't have my visa. I love you too, Mercy Art. Like, in my life, I have multiple friends, but there's people that I've always known over time. Mercy Art and So like Mercy Art is one of those friends. Wheezy is my person. Hi, you Wheezy. Hey Wheezy, how you doing, my lady? How you doing? I miss you. Are you ever? I'm super excited. Someone is asking, are you ever gonna visit Eritrea? Absolutely. Like, why would I not visit Eritrea? Eritrea. I'm not so sure about the visa status for us Kenyans. Is it visa free? Is it Eritrea or Djibouti? Either Eritrea or Djibouti. One of them was made to be visa free for us Kenyans from this year, some few months ago. So I have to find out if it's Eritrea or Djibouti, but whichever one of those countries it is, I'm definitely visiting. Previously, I tried to visit as many countries as my Kenyan passport would allow me. And I came to realize, like, as a Kenyan, most of the countries I can visit are in East and South Africa. But when it comes to Central Africa, North Africa, and West Africa, it's crazy to think like ECOWAS has 14 countries, but for us Kenyans, you can only visit Nigeria, which you have to apply for visa before you get there. You must get an approval for the visa before you get to Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and Gambia. Out of the 14, you can only be able to access about 5 or 6. 5 actually. 5 or 6 without the visa, so which is crazy. But I can literally go to South Africa starting this year and buy my car there, which had always been my dream. Fly to South Africa or to Cape Town, buy my Toyota Hilux double cab, convert it, and then drive it all the way from Cape to Cairo, which is still my dream. But before, even as much as we creators, one of the things we want to achieve is financial stability. I want, by the time I'm doing all this crazy stuff, I want to have achieved, like, everyone has their goals on everything that they want to achieve when it comes to finances. So there's some things I really want to achieve. I want to have like a home. I want to have like such that whatever venture that I get into, even if it doesn't work, at least I'll have a place to lay my head on, knowing that, okay, this didn't work, but at least I have a head over my roof, a decent head over my roof, and food and all that. So it's gonna come. I'm your lover from Johannesburg. How are you doing? Foku Media, how are you doing? Flavia, Malkia, Telly. Oh my goodness. Mabuhay for a dream. Oh my goodness, Philippines was fun. Mabuhay. At least South Africa, no more visa required. Let me tell you, the past times I've been to South Africa, like, is it 2 or 3 times? First time I went to VFS in Westlands in Kenya. But then I come to realize it was so much work, so many queues and all that. So the last 2 times I had to apply for a visa to South Africa, they have this visa at your doorstep, where I was actually paying more than double the amount. Normally, when you go to VFS, you pay 4,000. It was 4,500, but when you pay for them to come to your doorstep, I was paying 11,800 Kenyan shillings, which is about 113 US dollars approximately. And I found that to be easier, but not anymore. Now I can actually go to South Africa. Like, I'm super excited and super tempted to, like, once I have my passport back and I've gotten the visas that I need to the countries that I'm going to be visiting, maybe I'll just go to South Africa to just, that moment where you have like, finally, I don't need to apply for a visa. So I'm really thinking of having that moment, because for the 3 times I've been to South Africa, it's always been crazy. So I'll be super excited for that moment. Terry, shout out to you. Unaenda Israel when? Hey, I don't have contacts in Israel. I don't have a plan to go to Israel. So I'm not thinking about Israel at the moment. Massive congratulations to building a house. So happy for you. Louis, that's like a dream come True. And I have so many more surprises coming. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna come to social media because I've acquired a 1 million Kenyan property, and I'll be like, oh, I just acquired 1 million property here in Kenya. I'm not that kind of person, because I think right now we have so many millionaires, especially when it comes to Kenyan shillings. Right now, you only need about, in as much as I noticed, like as content creators, when you're exchanging the Kenyan currency, we exchange it at 100, but right now the dollar is 130 minimum. So if you're going to exchange the dollar, you have to calculate it at that. So for you to be a Kenyan millionaire, you need about $7,000. There's a time that a Kenyan millionaire was a big deal, and I'm not dismissing. To some people, being a Kenyan millionaire is still a big deal. But I don't even understand, why is it that as creators, we buy property. If I buy property worth 2 million Kenyan shillings, I'll say it's 20,000 US dollars. No, 20 million right now. Let me check. 20 million. Let me check. The Kenyan shilling lost its value. Let me check. If I buy USD to Kenyan shillings, right now the Kenyan shillings lost its rate. So if I'm buying property worth 2 million Kenyan shillings, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And I don't know if you're doing business in Kenya, if someone tells you, oh, this is 2 million. I mean, for the very longest time, the Kenyan shillings was stable, and it was exchanging at 100 Kenyan shillings to a dollar. Right now, you only need 14,600 and 14,000. Wait, what did I put? 14,662 Kenyan shillings for you to have 2 million Kenyan shillings. So for 1 million Kenyan shillings. But I think as Kenyans, we still stuck at that rate when the Kenyan shilling was 100 Kenyan shillings to $1. So right now, if someone is exchanging like 1 million Kenyan shillings, it's just 7,000 US dollars, 331 Kenyan shillings. Because right now the exchange rate is pretty different. So it's about 7,300 US dollars for 1 million Kenyan shillings, and you'll be a millionaire in Kenya. So the rates have changed. Let me try and read your comments. Hi, Tigress. Congratulations on your massive house. Thank you so much. Actually, one of the reasons I did this video is to ask what's next. I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really into like really doing, oh, today we are putting slab, oh, today we are doing this. I'm not, even as an individual, I really don't enjoy that kind of content. I'll be pretending like every day I'm watching like little progress. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not even in Kisumu right now. I laid the foundation with my family and some of my neighbors and religious leaders that showed up at the event. If you watched my previous video, but I'm not looking forward at like doing daily updates on construction projects. I'm not even at the project. I do get photos and videos of daily updates, but I'm not even at the project because as African Tigress, I have about 4 or 5 jobs that I do. I have a business in healthcare, which is my educational background. Because I mean, I was one of those people who are like, I studied this, I'm not going to let it go down the drain. So I have to do something about my degree because my parents paid for this. So I have to get something out of this. So I don't know. Would you want? I think it's boring to get like really daily updates of the development projects about my construction. Are you guys like really interested in that? Because I'm not even looking at that. I'll be putting regular updates on it. Not really, maybe 1 or 2 updates on it per month, but it's not even my type of content really. I'm more of a very adventurous person. Let me know if that's a thing that you'd be very interested in. Even if I'm not interested in that, maybe I'll give you that. Hi Tigress, massive congratulations. Okay. I was watching the land in Nairobi. Oh my goodness. My land in Nairobi is everything. Forget about the one I'm constructing. I think it's kind of a thing that I don't know, but I think in Kenya, most of Kenyans have a house in Nairobi and a house in the countryside or in a smaller city where you come from. So I'm definitely gonna have a place and a home in Nairobi. If you watch my YouTube stories, you're gonna see the place has waterfalls. I have waterfall. Like, okay, it's not like plenty, it's just like a mini waterfalls in the place that I'm going to build. I don't know, maybe my interest might change in future, but I have this place I acquired in Nairobi, in not so far, one of the top neighborhoods in Nairobi, and it has waterfalls. And guess who's my next door neighbor? The piece is big, like really big. It's not zile plots za maguta sijui, I don't know, Kamaki zama sijui wapi, sijui Joska sijui Malao, whatever. Like, it's really in a top neighborhood, and it has, where I got the land, it has a waterfalls, and I'm super excited. I love water, and I'm not so sure if I'm gonna make. I'm not the kind of person who's going to go on social media and show you, oh, I acquired this, I got this, and got this, and got that. That's not the kind of content I enjoy. I don't even watch people who do that kind of content myself. But I'm super excited about the location. It's one of the best places and one of my biggest investments in Kenya ever. Like, I spent most of my savings on YouTube, on my other business and everything. I put all that money to just acquire that property. Just watch my Instagram. Not my, okay, I do post a lot on Instagram. Yeah, it's on Instagram, but depends on whether you subscribe or not. And it's also on my YouTube stories, but that's one of my finest and best pieces I've ever acquired. I mean, I didn't grow up in like a wealthy family myself, and that's why I say, like, we don't choose where we're born, but you have an option of changing your destiny. There's no one. It doesn't matter. You could be 40, 50, 30, 20. You still have an opportunity to change what your destiny is going to be like. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're born in a rich neighborhood, poor, or whatever. There is still time. The person who started KFC, they didn't even start when they were young. Some of the people that I look at, they didn't even start when they were young. So it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're young, you're old, or whatever, you still have time. Let no one put pressure on you. You have time to change your destiny. Honestly, I'm very sure, like, the kind of life, I don't know if I'll have children, but should I ever have children in future, I'm very sure that my children will have a way better life in terms of resources, education, and everything that I ever did. Like, I'm working for that, but I'm not very sure. And I'm not going to like really force it or just, oh God, or succumb into societal pressure, like, oh, you need to have children and all that. I'm not gonna succumb into that. If that's by maybe when I'll get maybe to a certain age and I don't want to have children, maybe I'll decide, like, oh, okay, that's fine. Let me enjoy my hard work and travel the world and all that. So still fine. I mean, we all have divergent opinion, and I respect your opinion about family and religion and all that. I don't care, like, you worship God, you worship Allah, you worship what? That's your religion. I respect that. So you should respect mine too, because I respect yours. The most important thing in life is humanity. Like, just knowing that you're dealing with a human being, you should not be worried about what they worship, because your upbringing and their upbringing is different. So just respect that they worshiping this and you're worshiping this, but at the end of the day, they are good people. Okay, let me read your contact. Yeah. Okay, Kaden Part, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. Nigeria issues visas to Kenyans upon arrival, but you have to pay some fee for it. Yeah, I paid 135 US dollars to get a visa to Nigeria for 1 month. I think it's one of the most expensive visas I've paid. $135 for 1 month, because in the United States, when I went to the US, I paid about $200. But that was for 5 years. So, I mean, when you look at it, I have access to the US for 5 years, and I'm only paying $200. But in Nigeria, I have to pay $135 for just 1 month. That's so much. I'll be waiting for you here in South Africa. Which city are you in? Damn, that's a good idea. I never thought that buying a car in SA and driving it to Nairobi. I would love to see that journey. HK, it's gonna come. It doesn't matter how long it takes, it's gonna come. Like Israel, I'll give you our savior's number. If you know, you know. Israel is one of the countries maybe I'll visit, but I'm not so sure. I'm not like really fascinated about it or have anything against it. But I don't know. I don't have that excitement or trigger to go to Israel. What are you looking? Why are you located, my sister? We are interested in building our life and home in Kigali, Rwanda. Definitely. I've been in Rwanda. I'm located in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya, but I'll definitely visit Kigali, Rwanda. They call it Kigali. The locals call it Kigali. As a Kenyan, I would call it Kigali. Black American royalty. How many Mercies are in the chat? There's Mercy Art, and actually, if you don't know me, my name is Marceline. So Mercy Art is my BFF. Like, I've been friends with her. We met in a very interesting way. She's been my BFF since 2016, but I actually knew her before she knew me. It's a long story. One day maybe I'll talk about it. She's one of the people I always look forward to when I got to university. She's a top artist in this country. I don't even want to, if she's not gonna tell you about it, I'm not even gonna tell you about it. If you see Mercy Art in the channel, that's your top artist. She's done art for President Obama. She's done art for the White House. So I knew her before she knew me, but we kind of had common interests, and I felt like, oh, she's a celebrity, she's a top achiever and all that. So I never bothered to contact her, but we kind of had similar opinions on a lot of things. So when she reached out to me on social media, I used to be very active on Facebook and all that. I was so surprised. She gave me her contact. We met for coffee, and since then she's always been my number one. It was 148 Kenyan shillings yesterday. That's crazy. We have Mercy Association here. People call Mercy are very good people. They are very, very caring, very loving. 3 Mercies only. No, there's me, there's Mercy Art, there's Mercy, the YouTuber. So we so many Mercies, and we're very amazing people. Which place in Africa are you from? I'm from Kenya. My sister Lane Clint, how are you doing? I can't wait to visit your country. You'll be surprised. I was happy in Kisumu. Kisumu is one of the most beautiful cities in Kenya. Oh my goodness, I have so many messages. I'm trying to catch up with everything and also respond to your, and also address. I mean, you've been 25 minutes into this chat and I've not even talked about what I should do now, but let me quickly go through your messages and respond quickly. You still need to come to the US so I can show you how to eat fried chicken. I'm coming to the South, baby. I'm coming. I've been there. I've been to the US. First time I was in the US was 2016 September. But I'll definitely come back. I wasn't a creator then. I was still a student. I didn't know much. Yeah. I was, sometimes I sit back and I'm like, if I knew what YouTube was back then, I would be a big star. Because when I came to the US, I met some of the biggest stars. I met Rihanna, I met Ed Sheeran, I met Major Lazer, I met Demi Lovato, I met Michelle Obama, I met Will Smith's wife is called the one with the red table talk. I don't know if they're still married or what. What's her name? Jada. I even danced with Jada. I met some of these biggest stars because I was doing some project with the United Nations, and it was amazing. The only problem is I didn't know about YouTube. If right now I heard that if I met them right now, I'll be the biggest Kenyan YouTuber or African YouTuber in the world. Like the people that I met, I even met the Kenyan president at that time. I met Michelle Obama. Like, oh, wow. We shared a table. I danced with Jada. I don't even want to talk about it. I didn't know. I didn't know much about YouTube. I only took photos and videos, and yeah. Murora, once you make the building public, we are curious to see and follow the progress. When I come to Nairobi one day, I will have a place to stay. The place I'm building, like right now, the construction project that you saw, it's not in Nairobi. It's in Kisumu, Kenya, which is maybe like 35 to 50 minutes flight from Nairobi. But it's not done yet. I'm not so sure when it's gonna be done. I have resources. I don't have enough resources to do it all the way to completion, but it's gonna happen. I'm positive about it. I don't have everything to get that project to completion, but I know it's gonna happen. But I don't want to change my channel into like really my personal life. I mean, if you followed me for a while, you know very well I don't show so much about my personal life, my family, or what. The construction project, I'll be doing updates, but I'm not going to be doing like, we're going to meet my. No, I'm not. That's kind of content doesn't fascinate me. Maybe it's my biggest weakness or my biggest downfall, but it's not the kind of content that really fascinates me to do. So even the next video I'm going to upload is not even going to be about the construction, but maybe in a week, 2, or maybe in a month, I'll give you an update if I'll still be in Kenya. But in Kenya, once I build that, the one in Nairobi, once I'm done, the one in Nairobi, I want to do like a tiny house. But the moment I'm gonna build my Nairobi house, I got the property. I'm super excited about it. I don't know if I should make a video about it, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like making videos about it is bragging. But let me know in the comments, should I make a video about the newly acquired property in Nairobi? Should I show you my beautiful place where maybe if I have children in future, that's gonna be their home? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Should I show you, or maybe should I just keep it low? But that one, I'm not gonna build it right now. That one, I'm gonna build like a tiny house so that I can stop paying for rental houses or whatever and just move my stuff there and travel. But when it comes to the time that I'm gonna build that property, it's gonna be a landmark such that anyone who's around the area, they don't even need to give the name of the place. My property or my house will be a landmark. Sorry. Question: why everyone that falls out with D becomes friends? I don't know. I don't understand the question. Special upload for starting a massive project with God. That's an amazing, and you'll have one of the few individuals who put God. For me, I believe in that. I can't do it on my own. For everything that I have, I've not achieved. I can't say I've achieved everything on my own, but I thank God for everything I've achieved. Pam Brown, if you feel like I'm sounding malicious, then you have a problem. Then just I pray for you. That's all I do. I'm just praying for you, Pam Brown. Reading the comments, you look fresh and glowing. Thank you. Backup Pamela. Oh my goodness, I remember your name. You're one of the most supportive people. Greetings, my lady. I truly appreciate you. You sounding like all the rest, becoming vindictive against D now. What? I don't even freaking know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? You're trying to just get some drama, Pam Brown. Please, while you're watching, there's that unsubscribe button. I'm one person who's always for positive energy. And I'm going to read your comments. I'm truly myself, and I believe in being true to yourself. Why? Like, I'm not one malicious person who's going to come for anyone. If you have a problem with me, if you feel uncomfortable in this channel, there's that unsubscribe. Go click unsubscribe and don't watch me. I'm being honest. And one thing I stand with is honesty. And I respect all honest people. And I'm not a stupid person who's going to be dragged down like a stupid sheep for my own interest. I'm never going to take advantage. I swear in my life, I'm never taking advantage of anyone for my own interests. That's not something I'll ever do. So if you feel you're on the wrong platform, please go find yourself. Go find a path for yourself, okay? I'm a billionaire in Uganda currency. Massive empire for cousin. Stop attacking. She's sharing her opinion. Exactly, Hannah. Like, we've not talked. This person is dragging someone we don't even know. Hello, Opanga. Negative people need to shut up. Please shut up. Kama hauna mtu niko hapa. Simba official, Mr. Futi Mpisa. Hata sina feelings, walai, for real. Hi, you have your own race. And that's what I keep telling people. Like, you have your own race in this world. The most important thing is, see, if you're watching me, I don't know how many people watch me, but I kind of notice most of the people who actually watch, my largest audience is even older than my age. But that's a beautiful thing because it means I have a lot of voice control on my comments and all that. Most of the people, my highest audience is older than me. And all for me, I don't believe just that you are older, you can't achieve your dreams. Trust me, you can achieve your dreams. Please, sister, please advise me about your journey of YouTube. Let me tell you, I don't know about other content creators in Kenya. I know about me. As a content creator, I've never had even one individual who I can say held my hand and pushed me to get to where I am. Am I where I want to be? No. I don't even clout chase, or I don't even do like clickbait just to like really get views. And that's one thing I'm really proud of. The fact that, if you watch, I'm very sure you watch lots of content creators across the board. One thing that keeps me going is that even in as much as in April, I only created about 4 videos. Was it 4 or 5 videos in April, the last month? If you're going to go in it in terms of wanting to earn money out of it, think about how are you going to be able to create timeless contents. I made more money in April than I made in March, February, January. Why? Because my old videos surprisingly, out of nowhere, they were gaining traction. So if you're gonna do content, some content will get massive views immediately. And that's just a little secret I've learned about myself and content creation. So create content that's gonna attract views. 5 years from now, someone would be interested in seeing Nairobi or Addis or wherever, what it looked like 5, 20, 30 years ago. Oh, so that 30 years later, maybe 30 years later will be maybe 50s. And then at that time will be maybe 50 something, 50 or whatever. So let's say you're 20 and in 30 years will be 50. So people who will be 20 at that time would want to see what did Nairobi look like 30 years ago. So if they get your contact, your views, they still gonna watch the video. What did Nairobi look like 1 year ago? They still gonna watch your video. As opposed to my boyfriend, maybe in 30 years time there'll be a fresher person, a younger person, basically that's where I base my content creation on. I'm reading your comments. If you have any comments, I think I need to invite some people. Copy. So I'm gonna invite some people. So just click the link in the description. I'm just dropping it right now as I'm reading comments. Thank you so much, Eve. I truly appreciate. Eve, I truly appreciate. Tanya, I truly appreciate your love and support. Mwah. Are you Pam Brown? Just get out of here. Showing in Africa and lovely views. Thank you. You know what? I need to add more moderators. I just don't need negative energy. I'm just gonna add more moderators. All these crazy people, my moderators will be able to. I'll drop a link in the description, so you'll be able to block crazy people bringing negative energy, because we are all about positive vibes. Gonna add more moderators. Hannah, add moderator. Yeah, I'm gonna add more moderators, so I don't want negative energy. If you have nothing positive to say, then you're on the wrong platform. Anyway, so I have seen the waterfall, beautiful lakes, Lake Kitusuru. It's on those sides. Okay, it's on those sides, Flavia, and I'm super excited. Please don't engage Pam Brown. Okay, let's keep the chat positive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kaden Para. I appreciate that. Good afternoon from America. I wrote you on inbox on. Okay, I'm gonna check my inbox on Facebook. I'm more active on Instagram than Facebook, but I'm going to learn how to be more active on Facebook. Keep it low, see Sherry. I truly, I know. That's what I always do. 4 cousins, I love you. And so much, that 4 cousins. Just smile at haters. I love your content. Thank you, CL. You're a big, oh my goodness, I have so many content. I truly appreciate. Shows the Nairobi property ethic, because I'm of the opinion that it's for the love of your fans. It's not a shop, especially when you are a humble lady. Okay, Rage, I'm gonna think about it, but I have an ongoing construction project right now. The one that I did share with everyone else in Kisumu, which is like the 3rd largest city in Kenya. I actually love Kisumu more than Nairobi. And the Nairobi property is my excitement, because I got like really a nice place in a top neighborhood and all that. So we'll talk about it. I'm a subscriber of both ladies, so I'm directing this to anyone here trying to mischievous. Okay, good. Okay, Matthews. I still have love for you. I love you, Tanya. I love you so much. So, okay. Always hard work. I dropped a link in the comment section, so if you wanna call in live, you can feel free to call in live. I don't know why I always start my live streams late in Kenyan time. I guess teacher Swahili, please just say mambo. Mambo is hi. Jambo bwana, habari gani? I'm sure all of you have heard that song. Mzuri. Ghana furniture. Let's create when I come to Kenya, if I'll be around. Tour the US. I'm gonna do that. Any creator from the UK wakule block. Kwani ni iko masi, ebu wapige block. Eti, leave the haters alone. We're here. Good vibes and good energy. Sending love from Ghana. Thank you so much. Testo free baby. How you doing, my baby? I hope you're good. Anyway, I dropped a link in the comments. Can't post comments. Like, what's happening? I dropped a link in the comments. So if you wanna call in live, the live is open. But I want to get a 1 or 2. So 1 is if you want me to do. Okay, let me give you my thoughts about it, because I know there's some of you who like really love me. But personally, I feel like I don't want to create travel. No, sorry, not travel. Like construction content. Honestly, it's not my niche. It's not something that I enjoy, and it's not even something that I actually watch. Most of the time when I'm watching creators, when they're doing construction, I just watch the start and the end, and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 updates. Please let me know, is this something that you'd be interested in seeing? Oh, today we've done the foundation, or today we've done the brick, or today we've done the first floor. Because actually the building the house I'm building, it has a ground floor and a first floor. Please let me know if this is something that you are actually interested in seeing. But the truth is, in my all honesty, construction takes time, and I'll be out of the country for a while. So by the time that construction is going to be complete, I won't even right now, compared to the video I posted 2-3 days ago, it has gone beyond that. So I'm not interested. I'm not very keen on creating construction content, because I'm more of like an adventurous person. So 1, if you're interested in construction project, if that's the case, then no, let me not put it out, because then that would mean like videos I'll do voiceovers, and maybe my mom will do them because she's the one in charge of my construction. Tanya, please call back in. I'm seeing you in the background, but you're disappearing. Please, Tanya, click on the link and come back in. Yeah, so please let me know. Would you be interested in seeing that construction work, or are you just interested in adventures? 1, for construction work. 2, for adventures. Please let me know in the comment section. Type 1 or 2 depending on what you want. Ghana fan too, Brahma, you good, you're traveling on the road just like me. I just want to travel. You took my time during the West. Let me tell you, my West African trip, in as much as I had not made it public, my plan was to take 2-3 years or however long it would have taken. But I was trying to work on driving from Dakar to Kenya, across the coastal countries, and going into the hinterland sometimes, but mostly on the coastal countries, like from Morocco all the way, not Morocco, Dakar, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, Liberia, Guinea-Bissau, what's the other country? I've forgotten the country. Liberia, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon, all those countries. I was trying to do the coast of Africa all the way coming to Kenya, but life happens. At that time, if you watch me back then, I sold everything I had and I was trying to really overland Africa from Dakar to Kenya. But life happens, and that time while on the journey, I lost my dad and everything had to change. And I came back to Kenya, and after that, I was not fascinated about the adventure anymore because I feel like if I continued with the adventure, it would remind me of the pain. So that's why I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to get emotional about it. So let's continue. Don't create construction is your privacy. You've shown is okay when it's completed. Show us your rights. Let's listen to African Moran.
Hi,
Wagwan, Mambo.
Popo, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Good. I'm a big fan.
Oh, I truly appreciate the love and support African Moran.
Yeah, I love the African music which you normally put on your videos.
Oh yeah, that songs. Those songs I got them from when I was traveling in West Africa. I was looking for African songs. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get myself on screen. I was trying to get myself some African music, but that's all I got. But it's good. I love it. It's West African. It's Mandinka. It's from Senegambia region. So I really love that. I love the music.
Wow, you're doing good job.
Thank you so much, African Moran. Where are you watching us from?
I'm from Kenya, Nairobi.
Hey, Shwapi, Nairobi. Where in Nairobi?
Niko Nairobi West.
Nairobi West. So I know the place very well. There's no place in Nairobi that I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I grow up, I want to start a business. I want to be like.
You don't need to grow up. You just need to start it right now.
Okay, I have a serious issue. It's
Speak
like,
louder, please.
yeah, I'm saying I have an issue.
Uh-huh.
I think you can judge me.
Yeah.
I have a job. Currently, I'm doing a job.
You're what?
I'm doing a job. Currently, I have a job.
Uh-huh.
But I've been thinking about leaving my job and doing this.
Uh-huh.
But the fear of unknown is still there. I'm like, if I leave my job and things like that, what can I do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, currently the channel I'm using is around 1.5.
I don't know. Wait, let me get it from the audience. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like your audio is not clear. Let me know. Is African Moran's audio clear, or is it just me? Let me see in the comment section. Maybe it's just me, but I feel if he's hard to hear. Yeah, there's issues with your audio. They're saying audio not clear. So maybe if you can be able to switch off your audio and just focus on the audio, only do the audio call because you have an echo. And in case you've opened two tabs, like you're watching me on YouTube and also you're watching me on the app that I'm using to stream, then yeah, that's why people are not hearing you clearly. Okay, so you can log out and call back in. Okay. All right, so let's hear from anyone else wanna call in live. African Moran, you can do both, just like me, vlog on weekends and uploading during the week. See, there's people who are doing both. Even me, when I was starting on YouTube, I can't even call myself at the moment, I can't even call myself a full-time YouTuber. But sometimes I don't think it's impossible to do both, because I know people who've done both. Like on weekdays, they are filming, no, they're at work, and then on weekends, they are filming. Anyway, I have an exciting adventure. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I hope I can be able to hold my tongue in this live stream, because if everything goes as planned, there's no Kenyan ever who has ever done this adventure. And this is going to be super exciting. Like, at the end of the day, in as much as we're creating content for our subscribers and all that, at the end of the day, you're also looking at what gives you most happiness. So there's no Kenyan, so I'm 101% sure, or 200% sure, my adventure that's gonna come, if everything goes as planned, there's no Kenyan or no African that has ever done it. Or if there's any who's ever done it, I don't know anyone that has ever documented it. So I'll be the first. And I'm not doing it just because that's, to just to just tick it that I'll be the first African to have done this trip or to have done this adventure. I'm doing it because I'm really passionate about adventure. I'm one person who really loves the outdoors, the adventures and all that. Like, it's a big, I don't even know. Let me just hold my words. I don't want to use the wrong words on this. Hey, African Moran.
Yeah, glad to be back. I was saying, currently I've been doing YouTube the first time. I have a channel with almost 1,500 subscribers. But from the way I've seen people grow their channel, like the way your channel, I started following you long time ago. It's like if you want your channel to grow, you have to put all the effort. If it's a travel channel, you have to put all the effort, you have to travel. But my issue is because I have a job which is tying me, I can't travel. I feel like if I lose the job, I might not succeed in the YouTube. So I don't know. I'm in between. I don't know what exactly I want.
Okay.
Which advice can you give me?
Okay, so this is what I would tell you. I get a lot of that. I even got a message recently of someone who told me they quit their job. They've invested over $5,000 to just, be creators. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job to create. The only time you are allowed to quit your job is after you've created for about 6 months and you've seen minimum 6 months and you've seen the consistency in it. Like, for the past six months, you are able, not just created, for the 6 months that you've created, you are able to say, like, you're earning more than your job is paying you. Otherwise, I'm not gonna tell anybody to quit their job. That's a big risk. I've had people tell me they spent thousands of dollars in investing in equipment and all that. It's not the equipment that's gonna create the angles or the views that you want. First, it has to be your personality. And it has to be your personality. And then apart from your personality, the other thing, it has to be the angles that you shoot the video with. Don't compare yourself. Like, right now, YouTube is a very competitive space. You can't look at yourself, someone just holds their GoPro like this and they walk in the streets, they say this, walk for 5, 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and they make money out of it. They've already built an audience. You haven't. So just because you see them hold their GoPro or whatever and just do raw videos and unedited and all that, and they make money out of it, it doesn't mean that you're gonna have the same amount of success like them. I wouldn't advise anyone to quit their job to be YouTubers.
Hey,
By the time you're quitting, you should have at least earned 6 months to 1 year of stable income that can sustain you for 2-3 years. You should have enough money. You should have earned in your bank account, making enough money in your YouTube from YouTube that can sustain you for 2 to 3 years before you quit. So I would be lying to you that if I tell you, oh, you're gonna quit. That can work if you really have strong support and strong personality as well, because you can be supported by Mr. Beast. You can be supported by the biggest creator ever in the world. Like, for me, I love Mr. Beast. Is my biggest inspiration. You can be supported. You can have a backing of the biggest supporter ever. You feature them, and then you see your views skyrocket. That month you make good money. But if they're not going to be with you in the next month, you're going to drop.
sure.
You can make $1,000 this month. The next month you can make less than 100. So don't quit your job. Do YouTube as your part-time until you get to that point where you can be stable, not just 1 month, but a couple of months to 6 months to 1 year. And then at that point, you're able to quit your job.
Yeah, sure.
That's my advice to you.
Wow. Okay.
Because I'm very sure you've seen content creators who make content in partnership with. Look, if today Mr. Beast showed up in Kenya and I made videos with him, chances are I'm gonna get 1 million views in a day or two, because I'm working with Mr. Beast. But then that might last maybe from 1 million, it will drop out to 800, 500, 200, 100. And then maybe some few people from Mr. Beast might stick. And then maybe I'll just be ranging 100 and might even go lower than that.
Yeah.
And then you've worked with one of the biggest creators ever in the world, but you're not making the revenue, because I cannot be Mr. Beast. Maybe I don't even have that personality that the people who subscribe to Mr. Beast expect from me. I don't have millions of dollars to give out like Mr. Beast gives out. You know?
Yeah, I
So the
understand.
most important thing is don't quit your job. I actually feel sorry for the people who reach out to me and they tell me they quit their job and they're trying all the amount of money they invested on YouTube, because YouTubers told them, oh, quit your job and start this. Quit your job only when you have like at least 3 years, such that in those 3 years you can experiment with YouTube. If it doesn't work, you would have had enough time to apply for a new job. That's what I can say. And don't let no YouTuber tell you, oh, quit, I'm making this. They show you our income, and human nature will greedy. And then you're gonna see how much they're making, and then you're gonna be crazy, like wanting to make the same. And I don't even know any YouTuber who supports a person all through, unless this person is willing to share your content daily. This big YouTuber is willing to share, but if they're gonna come collaborate with you, and then after you're in Nairobi, for instance, they come to Nairobi, collaborate with you. After they leave Nairobi, they're not going to share your videos. My friend, you're going to go back to the same old shit of getting 98 views in 1 week.
Sure, I get it now. I have first to stabilize whatever I'm doing, then I can give it a try if it works.
Yes, take the money you're getting from employment, if you have some salary, save it, start a business, such that when this YouTube will backfire, you're not going to come back in these internet streets to beg for people to give you money.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're doing a good job.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate whatever you're doing.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. All right. Great advice. Yeah, that's the truth. I'm just saying the truth. I saw one foreign after our Mahal JB. I was told to quit his job. Let no one tell you, but I think JB is doing okay. I'm not so sure. I don't follow him. I don't know anything about him. But I think he's got, one of the biggest audiences in YouTube. So actually, let me tell you, why do some of the biggest YouTubers, check out Bald and Bankrupt. Why did they get popular and why did they start on YouTube? They got popular in India. Bald and Bankrupt got viral in India. Herald Baldir. India and Pakistan, somehow people get viral in India and Pakistan. And apart from India, Pakistan, Philippines is also one of the biggest audiences of YouTube. If there's a way you can be able to capture those people, then you are good to go. Yeah, so it depends on where you get the audience. But our Mahal, our Mahal Mahal will be okay because he has a strong Filipino audience. So Philippines, Indonesia, that is Indonesia. I don't think many people know, but Bali is in Indonesia. But if you go to Bali, if you go to India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, those are some of the countries you're gonna make massive views. If you're looking for views, the thing is you have to charm them into watching your videos after you leave their country, especially if you're not from their country. So I saw one foreigner after visiting Africa, she ended on the streets. UT, that's very true. That's what happens. Have you not seen here in Kenya some YouTubers who came to Kenya and when they left, they were getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, or at least 50,000 views. When they left, even you Kenyans are crazy. If you're watching me and you're Kenyan, you're also crazy. Sometimes I get people asking me why I don't create so much content in Kenya, because Kenya is not even one of my top audiences, sadly. Okay, it is, but it's not number one. I mean, as a Kenyan, I would expect like my number one audience would be Kenyan. Let me see for the past 1 month where Kenya ranks in my audience. Analytics. Kenyans will ditch you the moment they get another creator. You come to Kenya. A lot of creators come to Kenya to go viral. They get the views. But the moment you leave Kenya, they ditch you. They drop you like a hot potato. You know when you barbecue a potato and it's so freaking hot and you're putting it in your mouth and it's burning your mouth? What do? You open your mouth wide open and drop it. That's what Kenyans do to foreign creators when they come to Kenya. Eve, hi.
I'm sorry. Can you see me? Can you hear me? What am I doing?
Well, I can hear you. I'm glad I can hear. Is this Eve Townsend?
Yes, it is, Miss
Oh,
African Tigress. And I'm trying to see where
perfect.
is the camera is not working. Oh my god.
Doesn't
I'm so not
matter.
used
I'm
to
so
this.
excited to have you because you've been one of the most supportive people ever. I don't even care if I don't see you. Want to know? I'm just glad you called in live.
Connection.
Hey,
This is
oh my goodness, the connection is terrible. Hopefully, it will
oh
come.
my god. What am I not doing right?
No, you're doing everything right. Where are you watching
Oh,
us from? I can even respond that on your behalf, but let us
oh, I'm in Minnesota in the
comment
US.
better. I know you've been watching me for a while, so I know you're
I
from Minnesota.
know I have, and I wish you could see me. What is going on with this iPhone?
Oh,
Oh
it's
man.
okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, well, it just says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you, but I can't see my face. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong. But anywho, I just wanted to hop on here and put a face. That is crazy. I wanted to put a face to the name so you'll know.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what you can do? Don't stress yourself. Send me a pic of you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
be
do
very
that.
happy to see you because you've been one of like.
Yes.
Even if I was asleep and someone said your name, I would
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
You know,
And so,
people who
yep.
support you genuinely over time, you kind of
Yeah.
have their name in their mind, your name in their mind.
Yes. And I
Yes.
will do that. And I just wanted to hop on here to give you your flowers, African Tigers,
Oh,
because when you were like the first YouTuber that I got addicted to. And I mean that in a literal in literal term, like literally addicted to, because I want to travel. I've always wanted to travel, and then what happened? I hit the stroke. A stroke hit me. Right. I don't even want to go through the story. And it was just really unfortunate, but it's a delay, not a denial. And I'll be back on my journey as soon as I finish with this recovery. But I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate your content. I appreciate the travel, the educational information that you give on all of your videos. I appreciate, oh my God, you have no idea the scenery, how relaxing that is for me and calming for me. I so appreciate that. Like, even when you're driving down, when you have like some scenes and you're just like driving down the long road with the music playing, and then I just see like the green tree, the vast trees and the open wilderness. Is just like, you have no idea what that does for me mentally, being cool, and all I do is just going back and forth to medical appointments, dealing with this recovery. You have no idea how beneficial that is to me. Now I'm just talking about me, and I just wanted to let you know that how much I appreciate it, love it, and I don't want you to stop. I'm just being completely honest. I know the what it takes for construction. I know how it goes, like when you building something. That you know, I really, but I really, really enjoy and appreciate your original content, which is the adventures. Oh my God. And then when you're in Ethiopia, oh my Lord, I don't even want to go get to talking. But it's just so.
wow. Thank you so much. If I don't know, I think your connection went out, but I'm really grateful. People like you are people I'll never forget because I remember your name. Your name is so unique and you've been so consistent. So it's very hard for me to even forget you. I think I'll remember this your name forever unless you change it. That might confuse me. But I remember your name. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. I know you even when you like my comments on Instagram. I know this is Eve. She's from YouTube because before I even like really my Instagram, I have about 18,000 people. My Instagram is not even as big as YouTube. Most of the people who followed me on Instagram, they ended up following me from this YouTube because unlike these days where we have TikTok and you can just be TikTok popular, I don't feel like Instagram provides an opportunity for anyone to become popular because I feel like Instagram, it's like you have to show this fancy life and all that. Show off. Not all of us are very comfortable with showing off, like, all the properties and everything that we have in this life. But I really appreciate and I'm very familiar like with the names and everyone who's really supported me. And thank you so much, Eve. There's so many of you that I can really count. There's some of you, like lots of you that I know I can count by names. I know like this person, this person is always supported me and they know and it's a big thing. I mean, if you watched my previous video before this live stream, it's a thing I struggled with, but I'm at a very happy phase of my life right now, because I feel like I have the power. Like I feel like I can choose. I know who's been there. I know who's not been. The names of people that I can look at and I'll be like, because I said, and I really mean it, I really want to treat one of my subscribers, because everything, okay, I can't say everything, but a good number of things that I've achieved have been courtesy of my subscribers. And I feel like I really need to treat one person, go on holiday, take them to somewhere. Especially, I'm not rich enough like Mr. Beast, but when I ever get to that position, I would want to build houses, massive houses, using my own money, not like really donations, but like using my own money to build houses, to surprise them with cars and all that. Like, Mr. Beast is my biggest inspiration. I don't know if you know Mr. Beast, but he's my biggest inspiration. I would want to do things like he does. I don't know much about him, but he really inspires me. I would want to give out to people who feel hopeless and they don't feel like life is gonna change for them. I just want to make an impact, at least to one person in this life. If I'm able to change one person's life and I'm able to impact that spirit of their another person's, then I would have won. Like, if I change your life and I'm able to impact that spirit, such that if I ever change your life, you don't feel selfish, you are able to impact another person's life, then that's my win. And you teach the other person that they should be able to impact and change another person's life, I would have won. I don't even need much from this. I don't even need much from this world. Like, if that ever happens, that's my dream. I don't even know what excites me. The reality of life is that, see, right now, if it's about cost, I can get a flight ticket to wherever I want to be in the world. I can fly to Jamaica, I can fly to the US, I can afford a flight to the US, Jamaica, Panama, South America, Brazil, Hong Kong, China. I can afford a flight to anywhere. But then you get to this point in life where you feel like, yeah, I don't have much, I don't have everything that I need. And then you see some of the most generous and some of the most kind people in the world, and all you feel is like, these people are working so hard. Whatever they are in life is not their choice. They are doing the best they can do with their knowledge, their limited knowledge or whatever knowledge. Like, what they're doing is the best they feel that they can give. If there's a way I'm able to impact this person to move from position A to B, that would be my biggest achievement. Like, I'm at that point in life where I feel so. Anyway, let's listen to Eve. Eve is back. Hey, Eve.
Hi, I'm not gonna be long again because I still don't understand why my camera's not working.
That's fine,
Um,
Eve.
yeah, I just wanted to close because I don't know what part you didn't hear. Did you hear me speaking? Because I didn't hear anything. Were you
Oh,
able to
you
hear
can.
me speaking? The last thing I heard you say was call you, me, send you my picture on WhatsApp. But nonetheless, I will do that. And I guess I will get your WhatsApp number from one of your videos.
No, just send me a message on Instagram. From Instagram,
Okay.
you'll be able to get it.
Okay, I'll do that. And that was it. I just wanted to give you your flowers, African Tigers, and put my bid in for the still adventure move content, which I put in the chat number 2, because I really enjoy, and not just enjoy, I need it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie or put on airs. Like, it really helps me personally, you know, because it's a stress reliever for me when I watch your content, and it's also educational, like I mentioned earlier, because you give that knowledge piece of your content, and I am a lover of knowledge. So I truly appreciate your work, your content, you as a person, and I just wanted you to know that.
Thank you so much, Eve. I truly appreciate the love and support. It really means so much to me. I really appreciate. I remember you from I don't know when, but like for a long time. If your name
Yeah,
pops out, I know like this is Eve Townsend.
yes,
Yeah, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate your love and support. Like from
I
the bottom of
appreciate
my
your.
heart.
Thank you so much, and keep
Thank
up
you.
the amazing work that you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Eve.
All right, take care.
Okay, take care too. Don't forget to send me a photo on Instagram. I know Eve has had that. Let's hear from Rodmate.
Hi, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm actually, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting to the light. Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible.
End of today. Yeah, yeah. This is the second time we are saying hi to one another. We
That's
said
lovely.
hi one time. I called African traveler. We were in the streets of Nairobi with him. I think that's the day
Yeah,
you
of
did the
course, I've
collab with.
spoken to the African traveler. Is an
I don't know if
amazing
you
guy.
remember.
So where are you now?
I'm in Poland. I actually studying and I'm also doing business here.
Oh, that's lovely. You're Kenyan. I can tell from the accent.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm a Kenyan. But
Yes, yes.
we want.
You are Ugandan, you
I was
say, no, 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 no. I'm Ugandan. I'm Ugandan, Banange. I can tell from your accent you're Kenyan.
Yes, I'm Kenyan. I'm Kenyan.
Oh, that's
Uh
lovely.
yes, because we one time talked with on WhatsApp. I was talking to African traveler on call because we are friends. So and you happen to be with him on the streets of Nairobi. The collab that you did
Oh,
with him. Yeah, I'm the gentleman that you talked to. We just said hi, and I said
uh-huh.
I've been following your content. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Then that is lovely. Maybe someday when I visit Europe, if you'll
Yes.
still be there, it would be amazing to meet you.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here because now permanently 2 years now on business.
Oh, on business. You're not a
Yes.
student?
Sorry.
You're not a student?
Partially. I'm not that fully student because now
Okay,
I am.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, when I come to Poland, I mean, you know, please, if you're watching this and you're watching me, YouTube doesn't have a way that you can direct message somebody. And sometimes people get offended that I go to their country and I didn't meet them. The easiest and best way to connect with me is on Instagram. And sometimes I don't have to announce my future destinations in time or whatever for you to see it, unless you are a frequent viewer of my Instagram stories and all that. That's when you're gonna know it. But the best thing is just connect on Instagram and drop me a message. And if you follow my stories and all that, you're going to know. I think I update Instagram more than I even update on YouTube.
So I will text you up. I'll give you my details. If you happen to be in Europe, feel free. I will take you around. I drive. If you see, I also do content. So you will see. There's a lot of content that is around this place. It's only that I'm busy. I'm trying to make a reality on money, a passive income. Like if the business will stand on its own, it will be much better
Uh-huh.
for me to now concentrate with maybe YouTube. But for now, I'm trying really hard to make my business stable. So I've been doing content, but not every day. And now it's like almost a month. I've not been posting, but there's a lot of content. So when you come, for sure, I will take you. Like where I am. There's a big river,
Okay,
but
then
it's
we're
not.
gonna find out when I come to Poland.
Yeah. There's a big river. People are drinking, so you can hear some noises. People are just drinking, people having fun. They're doing nyamachoma, something like this, you know.
All right, that's lovely. Then we're gonna meet when I come to Poland.
Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, thank you, Roadmate Adventures. I
Okay.
appreciate your time.
Yeah, I wanted to join when I was at work, but there was a lot of music. It could give you a copyright.
Okay, that's fine. I don't. It's okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Roadmate. Stay in
And
touch
don't
on
forget, and
Instagram.
I hope you get the energy to travel once again, like what you did in the West Africa. It was really good, you know. You will always
Yeah,
say, oh,
always energetic. My energy is not gone. Just that my energy is never gone and it can never be gone. Just because
please, please.
I'm doing with this project, but I've said, for me, I really appreciate the massive support system that I have. The fact that
Mm-hmm.
if like this project that I'm doing, my mom, God bless that woman. She's even more hard. My mom is even more hardworking than I am. I
Okay.
mean, my mom wakes up even before I wake up. So my
Ah,
mom wakes up 6. She's up. Me, I wake up at 10 a.m. Like 6. By the time you're gonna call her at 10 a.m., she's already at the site.
yes.
Me, I'm not a morning person, but I'm a night owl. But looking
Okay.
at Kenya and African countries, we like people who need to wake up in the morning. But for me, by the time I'm waking up in the morning, even when I'm at the same area where the site is, she's already, there's so much that has been achieved that I
You
can't
even
do it. So I just
God.
thank God so much for my mom. Like, if God can give me the world and everything, that I would love to give that woman everything in this life. So
Uh-huh.
my mom is super amazing. She does everything for me. I'm not worried about it. I'm not even going to do like construction content or trying to supervise the site and all that, because my mom is going to do it on my behalf. And I'm so grateful for her. Like, I'm so grateful that I have a very strong support system, that I don't have to wake up every day. Oh, I'm running to the site. Or, sometimes working with contractors is a very hard thing. But I'm
Yes, I
so
feel
grateful that
God
I have my mom, because she'll do everything,
for you.
and she
You
doesn't
can have
charge
sometimes.
me, and I trust her 1,000,000%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what I noticed when you were traveling in West Africa, it was, you will always want to, I was where you will have that urge of wanting to know where African Tigress is, yeah, the border, what happened, you stayed at
So
the night,
don't
it was
worry, that's coming back. I just needed to sort out some things. It
yes,
doesn't
yes,
even have to do with my current projects,
yes,
but it really has more to do with me getting visas and all that. So I'm waiting on my
no
visas.
problem.
And once all those things go through, I'll be out of here, man.
I hope you try the one going to South Africa. I did it in 2014, but I was not a
I've been
YouTuber
to
that
South
time.
Africa, I've been to Zimbabwe, I've been to
But on
Zambia,
road,
I've been to Malawi, I've been to
on road,
Tanzania. I mean, if you're doing road, all you need is South Africa.
yes,
The shortest way is South Africa,
got you.
Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya, and then I would be done with that. I've done all those countries.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I did the way from Mombasa to Cape Town. By the time I was
yeah.
coming back, I was already tired.
Me,
I was
when I'll
sick.
do that trip on road, I want to do it with my vehicle. I'm
Yes,
manifesting it. I don't have the finances and
no
all
problem.
that,
You'll get it.
but I'm manifesting
Yes.
flying to Cape Town, buying a vehicle in Cape Town, converting it, and then I'll do Cape Town to Cairo, not even to Kenya.
Okay. So
When
I
I'll
thought maybe
get
you'll be buying a new car
when I'll get
because
no, when I'll
if
get to Kenya, I'll pay duty, taxes, and all that, and
yes,
it will be registered under my name.
uh-huh.
And then I drove to Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt, and then I would have done Cape to Cairo, like on
Uh-huh.
road. But I'm not planning for it right now because I don't have resources for that right now. But
With
that's
time.
my dream. Like, overlanding is my dream. I'm a very adventurous person,
Mm-hmm.
so adventure is a big. Like that. I don't know if it's a trigger or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Like that thing that's, I don't know what it's called, but adventure. Like adventures are big. I don't know if is this called a canon or whatever.
I think to get the right finances, I would suggest maybe you go to the assembling plants in South Africa and purchase a car from them. You never know. Maybe they might use you as the brother ambassador to Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
because we have Volkswagen. We have Volkswagen, I think, and I don't know which other company. We have
Um,
I think so.
VW is nice, but what vehicle, what model? Like I'm
You,
more
you,
okay.
you could try Apollo.
Eh?
You could try Apollo.
That's too small.
No, not the small one. There's Apollo that looks like Toyota Corolla.
No, that's too small. Like when I look at my overlanding and van life or whatever videos,
Like,
I'm
okay,
always
okay.
looking like Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transit,
Maybe I don't know if
Toyota
Mercedes is
Hilux,
in.
Land Rovers. Those are the kind of vehicles I look at.
Okay, I don't know if Volkswagen Mercedes is in South Africa, but I will check and I will ask some guys who are from South Africa. They will give me some information. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, but
I'm
I
not sure
also
about it.
I want to have enough resources that I don't.
Yes,
Honestly, I love my freedom. You know, sometimes
that's
when
great.
you're working with these brands, they expect you to behave and do things in a certain way, but I really want to be me. If these brands can
Yeah,
allow me to be me, then I'm good with
yeah.
it. I don't want to pretend and be or to fulfill their image or whatever
Yeah,
they want.
that's
I want to
with
be
you.
me.
Yeah, I notice a lot of your content is like it's just your life experience on YouTube.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, because with the fake experiences, it doesn't last for long. After some time, people get tired. You'll be
That's
having a lot
true.
of subscribers, and then you don't have a lot of views. Those are the causes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I don't want to be forced into doing things that I don't like.
Hmm.
Yeah, just for partnership. Unless they pay me, I don't even think that. I just want to have adventures and all that. I don't want to feel the need to lie to people over shit that I don't believe in.
No problem. So I'll also pray for myself that I will be better. By the time you'll be thinking about Europe, I hope that I will have my, because there's a problem with documentations here. So I hope I will have my documentation so that maybe we could travel, because and I will show you around the place, actually in Poland. I'll show you. I've been to many cities. I've been to Wrocław. There's a lot of cities. There's Warsaw. There's a famous city that all tourists come, Krakow. So
Okay,
Gdansk.
that's lovely. When I'll
Yeah.
visit Europe, then I'll definitely contact you. I have my close people. I have my siblings. Actually, one of my
Yes.
sisters stays in Europe, another one in the UK. So I have good contact there, but I don't have anybody in Poland. But yeah, that would be great.
No problem. No problem. So I will leave you for now. Maybe some other people will join you and talk. I will just be listening on the channel.
All right. Thank you so much, Rodmet.
Thank you so much. You too. You too. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm looking forward to ending this live stream. So I'm just taking the last questions. Oh my goodness. Any last questions? I'm just taking in case you asked a question and I was not able to report it, to respond to it. Ace, I honestly like Ace, you telling me now to go to Jamaica? Jamaica is top of my list. I don't even know who will tell me no that I will listen to, not even my mom. Yeah. Honestly, if anybody tells me no to Jamaica, I'm sorry. I will not listen to your advice. Jamaica is top. In one of the countries I must visit before I die. It doesn't matter when, but Jamaica is top of the list. Like, I don't think there's anyone who can tell me no and listen. Like, even if maybe there's something happening in Jamaica right now, of course, I'm not going there right now, when that time comes where I need to visit Jamaica, I'll definitely go there. Like, as long as I've done my research and everything is good, I don't think Jamaica is one of those countries to ever miss to any travelers in your lifetime. Like, Jamaica is that place that you must visit. So Jamaica will always, it doesn't matter, be one of those countries that I must visit. I don't know what would happen that would stop me. I work outdoor and my restaurant is indoor. Oh, lovely. So I don't see any more questions coming in. So how can I end the live stream? If you don't have any questions, 2-3 minutes, and this is Africa. Wagwan. Greetings from Nigeria. How you day? You day well. African Tigress, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Rachel. Greetings from Niger to the world. Niger not the carry last, eh? Tell him Tigress. I don't know what will ever make me feel like I don't like. There's countries, if I don't visit, I'll be fine, but I don't know if I'll ever feel okay never visiting Nigeria. Okay, please repost the questions that I may have missed, because we've been having multiple messages. Enel is asking, you never answered mine. Please ask those questions. I want to answer them before I end the stream. Oh, Saddam late. At least I came and said hi. I appreciate you, Shami. So thank you. Thank you so much. At least you showed up. I appreciate you, Shami. So. And now, please ask the questions. Greetings from New York City, Jason and Gina. I'm taking the last questions. I hope you all can see me. I'm taking the last questions. Okay, let me check out. Okay, if you're not gonna send your questions soon, I'm gonna be ending the live stream. But an update, where are we at the moment? I'm just waiting to get my passport. And it's really draining me because I don't know how to be without my passport. I've been in Kenya for a while and I don't know how to be in Kenya for this long without my passport, because I'm very 101% sure if I have whenever I'm in Kenya, at least for 3 weeks, I'm very sure by the fourth week, I always book a ticket out. But right now, I don't have an option. Stop banging your chest. See you in Niger someday. We love you. What do you think about West African reactors? I mean, everyone is free to create whatever they want to create. Me, I don't even watch. I do watch some sometimes, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. Some people are like, I've seen people create content and they're trying to put food on their table. Good for them. Are you going to trek Mount Kenya? I'm trying to work on my fitness first. Every day, I go to the gym. I work out. So once I have my fitness, once I feel like I'm physically fit, because it's been so long since I stopped working out. So once I work out and I feel like I'm physically fit, I would want to maintain it even through my travels. I want to book on properties that have gyms close by or within the property, or that's inclusive in my booking, so that I can be able to work out. Then I'll be able to do it. Are you open to collabs? I'm open to collabs, African Moran. I'm very open to collabs, but that's in as much as my schedule can allow it. I have a crazy tight schedule. I mean, for anyone who's followed me for so long, I travel, I create content, but I do have other businesses that drain me. Sometimes I'm not even able to create content because I'm super drained. that drain me crazy. So sometimes I'm not like I'm using South African accent because the R is so strong. Yeah, like sometimes I have like crazy meetings, crazy activities, and crazy things. Because you know what? Because in as much as we creators, I don't want to be creating for views and to create for what I like and for what I'm passionate about. So that's why I put also a lot of effort in my other businesses, such that even if YouTube doesn't pay me much, I'm able to, or if YouTube gets blocked in Kenya, I'm able to earn as much as possible from my other businesses. And that's what I tell people. Because I came to realize, like, if you entirely rely on YouTube, sometimes you end up being crazy and doing silly, stupid, dumb stuff. When you'll be looking at it 5 years down the line, you'll be like, what the fuck? Why did I say such a thing? Oh, why did I do such a thing? I don't want to be get into the position or to the point in life where I have to do dumb stuff for views. And to do only things that I believe in, and things that I can defend, and things that I'm passionate about, and things that I don't have to hurt other people for my views, and things that I don't have to take advantage of other people for views, or I don't have to scam other people for views. So that is exactly why, for me, I also put, in as much as I put effort in creating, I also put effort in my other hustle, such that I don't. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm going to finish this live stream. Cigarettes. Okay. I don't take cigarettes. Can you name 10 of your moderators? Can you name 10 of your moderators without looking for the live? November Lady, Shamiso Makuvaro, Storytime, Mercy Art, what's her name? Mercy Art, of course, Wheezy. I've tried. Michael Cody. Yeah. Snake therapy. I don't do snakes. Hurry up, come to Jamaica, Sirat, baby. I'll be in Jamaica for at least 2 months. If I come to Jamaica, I'm taking at least 2 months. Would you get in shape collaborating with me? You would get, he works all over Masai Mara. If my schedule allows, because I have multiple things I work on, St. Martin, Antigua. I'm telling you, as long as I get visas to those countries, St. Martin, Antigua and Barbuda, and all those countries, I'll definitely visit all of those countries. You are cheating. I'm not cheating. You named 5. I don't have many moderators. Some of my moderators are not live right now, but I know the people I put moderators, at least 3 of them are family. I'm looking at even, oh my goodness, St. Kitts and Nevis. That's what every other creator buys citizenship for. If I had 150 million, no, 150,000 US dollars, I don't have that kind of money. But if I had 150,000 US dollars to West, it's not priority right now. But if I've invested and I have extra $150,000 that I don't care about, then I would buy St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship or Portugal. Because I mean, in the EU, Portugal is the easiest citizenship to buy. So I would buy either Portuguese or St. Kitts and Nevis, because Portugal is 250,000 US dollars. And St. Kitts and Nevis is 150,000 US dollars. Like, sometimes I look at people who have American citizenship, British citizenship, and all these like strong passports. Sometimes I'm like, I wish you could just swap citizenship, because Some of the people are really not interested in traveling. They're just comfortable where they are. I'm like, I wish you could stop citizenship. Especially all those people who cry about wanting to be in Kenya. I'm like, oh, I love Kenya. Oh, it's beautiful and all that. Of course, Kenya is beautiful and amazing. But for me, I'm a traveler. If I could swap my citizenship, I wish it was a thing of like talking to people and be like, okay, me and so have agreed to swap our citizenship. So from this day on forth, this person will be Kenyan and I would have their citizenship. Man, I would travel the world like crazy. Proud of you, AT, still waiting for you in France. J'ai visité France plus longtemps. Je ne parle pas bien français, mais je parle juste un peu français. Mais je visitais français, ce n'est pas cette semaine, ce n'est pas ce mois. Après 7 mois, j'ai visité France. What's your favorite color? Oh my goodness, what's my favorite color? Honestly, it really depends on what. Like, I hate red. I don't like red because red is like blood. And coming from a medical background, I don't like blood. That's crazy because I come from a medical background, and I still hate blood. Like, I don't want to see people bleeding or losing blood and all that. But I would rarely wear a red outfit. I can wear every color of outfit apart from red and purple. Like a certain shade, there's certain shades of purple I don't mind, but there's a certain shade of purple I don't like. So my color depends on my mood and what it is. Yes, I think a red guy is dope, but I would not wear a red outfit. So it depends on what it is. Oh God. Guys, I'm going to be ending this live stream in 3 minutes. So I'm going to you never give up your land of birth. Never. Like, even if I get the citizenship of another country, good thing Kenya allows for dual citizenship. So even if I get it, that would make my movement with ease, traveling around the world with ease and all that. And that would make my descendants not have the same challenges that I face, because I'm a very adventurous person and I believe my descendants will also have the same adventurous spirit. But that does not mean, so they'll be dual citizens. In fact, if possible, they'll be Kenyan first before the other citizen. Like, I don't think of any other better place in the world than Kenya. Okay, I'm going to be ending the live stream in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you have your last questions, feel free to ask. TIGRESS, where are you from? I'm from Kenya, the capital of Africa. You know, I'm very proud to be Kenyan. As Kenyans, we brag. We brag to be the capital of Africa. Why? Because there's this video that went viral on the internet, and someone was asking people in the Western world, what is the capital of Africa? And a good number of them said that Kenya. So Kenya, as Kenyans, we bragant people. We're very proud people, and we say the capital of Africa is Kenya. So yeah, I'm from the capital of Africa, Kenya. Home is home for sure. I don't think I might travel and live across the world wherever it is, depending on the opportunities that I get in the world. But Kenya will always be my heartbeat. I don't think I've been to several places, but across the world. I've seen places that would give me better opportunities than Kenya. I've been to places where I was more comfortable than I am in Kenya, but maybe we Kenyans are very rigid people. I'm not very sure. But I think there's a thing about us Kenyans that we really love Kenya. I don't know. We really. Someone said my R is so strong. We really. I know, Lily, that doesn't sound like it. We really. Okay, so I don't make the R strong. So I say we really. But we say we really. South Africans will say we really love South Africa. South Africa. We really. No, we don't say. Okay, Kenyans will say we really, but I came to learn some people like my R is so strong. So it's like we really. Yeah, we really love Kenya. Yeah, Kenyans love Kenya. Kenya, Wakanda forever. I'm from the strong, peaceful country, but I'm humble. If I had your passport and I gave you my passport, my Kenyan passport, chances are I would have visited all countries in the world. It's the true spirit. It's true. Kenyans love Kenya. Keep the spirits. Yeah, that's true, Bako. Like, it doesn't matter wherever we go, we'll feel comfortable. More even in as much as in some countries we might feel more comfortable than we feel in Kenya. We kind of have this attachment to Kenya that we can never get over. Everyone loves their country. You're very right about it. The capital of Africa now. Honestly, Shamiso, if you're gonna go to Instagram, just go to Instagram and search for capital of Africa. Kenya will show up because us Kenyans we brag like with the capital of Africa. If you go to Instagram, you open like Kenya is the capital of Africa. I don't know what the capital of Africa is, but Kenyans say they are the capital of Africa. It's because of the Mama who fight for independence, maybe. Everyone loves their country. Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm ending this live stream. Thank you all for joining the live stream. I truly appreciate the love and the support. Don't forget to watch my videos, support me. We're waiting for visa. Oh God, if I get the approval of the visas I'm waiting for, I'm gonna cry. But I don't film everything. Maybe I'll film from my next destination, but that's gonna be long. But before then, please enjoy my adventures from Kenya. I talked to somebody either on this live stream. The reason is some people say I have so many videos from Kenya, but the sad thing is I don't feel like, okay, maybe a lot of Kenyans watch me from the diaspora, but a lot of Kenyans in Kenya just want drama and comedy and fake shit that I don't do. So that's why I don't really create as much, because I noticed like my top viewed videos on YouTube are not videos I made in Kenya. Like a lot of people watch me from outside Kenya than Kenya. So that's why I don't like have as much motivation to create videos when I'm in Kenya. Anyway, thanks so much to everyone who's watched my channel. I truly appreciate it. Please make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to Sherry Shazala for always being there. Gas 16B11, thank you so much. Jason and Gina, thank you. November Lady, thank you. Wizzy, thank you so much. I truly appreciate everyone who's always supported and watched watched. When did I say watched? What English is that? Watch my videos. I truly appreciate that. Kenyan YouTubers are so dramatic, most of them, and I can't stand the drama, but the dramatic ones get most views. Should I chase the views? But I'm very sure I'm just content where I am in life. I'm never gonna chase views. It's not something that tickles my fancy. So yeah. Sherry, thank you. UK is America partner in crime. The strongest passports in the world is Singapore and Japan. How does someone get Singaporean or Japanese and South Korea? Those are the three strongest passports. Singapore, Japan, and South Korea. How can I get a South Korean, Singaporean, or Japanese passport? Then I can go all over the world with ease. Bye. I love you all. Bye-bye.